Hello everybody, it's the Motorcycle Muse here, and today I'm going to be talking about how to remove a screw or a bolt that has the head stripped off it. So today I was trying to remove the oil pump from a motorcycle engine, and the heads on both stripped. No matter what I tried, the screws were not coming out without stripping the heads. So what I've had to do is I've had to extract one of the bolts already. So I have extracted this bolt here, and even though it's quite a small bolt and it really should not be too tight, it's still just not the easiest job to do. So when the head on a bolt or screw strips, you can of course take an extractor and you can just try it straight away. Okay, so you're just trying to stick it in and you're just trying to get it to catch. Okay, so you'll try a few different sizes straight away. You might have to give it a little bit of a light tap of a hammer. Don't hammer it too much because you're going to damage the head of your extractor. Now, most likely it's not going to catch, okay, because the Phillips head on this bolt is not very deep. It's just probably not going to be thick enough or deep enough. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to probably have to try and drill a little bit of a deeper hole in the head of the bolt. Okay, so you really want the head of the extractor going into the bolt a good bit. You're going to give it that little bit of a tap, and then you're going to start twisting it counterclockwise, and hopefully by twisting it counterclockwise it's going to catch the head of the bolt, and eventually it's going to be able to extract it. So when you're drilling through metal studs, you really want to make sure you have the right drill bits. Do not use drill bits that are designed for cutting wood or for cutting concrete. They are just gonna, most likely they're just gonna burn up. By burn up, I mean the end of your drill bit is gonna look a bit like the end of this little extractor. But these ones, oh, there we go. These are titanium drill bits. So they're hardened with titanium coating. Okay, so you can tell that it's titanium because it has this yellowy bronzy color in the light. Okay. They will not burn up, I'm finding. I use these drill bits for extracting this particular stud, but for this particular stud it took about 15-20 minutes of laborious drilling to drill even just a couple of millimeters into this particular stud. So I'm not sure if this is high strength steel, but when it's in an engine I'd imagine that it is. And I really felt like it as well. So they are just not the perfect drill bit. They're the ones you're probably going to find in most shops. They're going to be tipped with titanium. They are for drilling HSS steel, as you can see here, but they're just not going to do as good a job. The better product, or the better drill bit, is the HSS Cobalt. Okay, so again you can see that they have the DIN 338. You should look for that on any packet of drill bits that you're buying for drilling metal. But these drill bits are coated with cobalt, and they're for drilling the really strong steel, and you will notice the difference straight away. They might not look any different. Both sets of drill bits will not burn up when you're drilling at high speed in metal, but this one will actually drill straight through the metal, I suppose, similar to how a wood drill bit will drill through very hard wood. They do a really good job. Okay, so let's begin. Let's remove this large drill bit. So I'll go back to my smaller drill bits, my right-handed drill bit. Okay, even here there isn't a whole lot of space to spare, but it should be enough, I hope. Okay. Let's try the extractor first. So here's my hammer. Okay. Here we're just giving it a little tap. Now I can feel it kind of catching, but I don't know if it's enough really. Okay, so you can see it is slightly caught there. And now I'm just going to grip it with a vice grip. Okay, so it's actually caught it reasonably well. Okay, so I think we're going to have to just keep drilling. Okay, good and tight. Okay. Make sure you're drilling dead on, not crooked. Okay. So it hasn't really drilled too far in, and I want it to drill in fairly well. Okay, so let's just see, can we catch this now? Just the extractor. Okay. Okay. So I think we need to drill a little bit more. So I'm actually going to go to a thinner drill bit. really the center that I wanted to catch in. So you can see here that I've just kept drilling until the actual stud extractor gripped the bolt. So that's taken me again another half an hour. I've been trying to grip it with this stud extractor and also this one here, but this one is just never going to grip it. Okay. And now that it's in place, I should be able to just grip the end of it with the vice grips, and I should be able to turn it and it will grip it even more when I turn it counterclockwise, and hopefully then I'll just be able to extract the stud. Okay, so that larger drill bit or extractor couldn't get a proper hold, but I kept drilling with the cobalt tip because it's just a better drill bit, and I've used a smaller extractor and it's actually caught hold. Okay, so it's caught hold. It's at a bit of an angle, but it has loosened it. I heard that crack of the stud coming loose. So here we have just opening it up now. It's at went in at a little bit of an angle just to catch, but there we go. There is our bolt or screw loose. So I'll take it off. And there we go, we can see caught it at a bit of an angle, but that took about a half an hour. And you can see that I was just about to go through the screw just here. So I was just breaking through the wall of the screw, but it's out now.